We're gonna fight it hard, yeah. With the help of the Lord, yeah. We're gonna fight it to the top. We're gonna fight to the end. Oh, we look got to get it. We're gonna fight it to the top. Yeah. Oh, how do you get
and I said, don't cry, yeah, cause girl, I love you so.
Looking back now, it was a very good social outlet.
100%.
Because sometimes when I think about it now, back in those days you could count 10, 12 outlets in your hand. Nowadays you can only count one.
Yes.
Don't forget, you know, Tony, remember?
So,
yeah, but it wasn't
Sorry.
just. It wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't just these main venues. We had the house parties. As
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's
That's
what
what we are
that's
saying.
it.
When the man
That's
used to
it.
say they are
That's
one time.
But now, house parties now, because the system have started to enforce certain regulations that they never enforced. So house parties are something which is, I know in one or two towns that London and Birmingham they still probably have them in certain areas. But up in Manchester now, as far as I know, there's nothing going on.
Because
remember them time-
all
sorry
them
for
big,
cutting.
all them big house them gone, you see,
I know.
to have all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. That's
I
the
know.
thing, you see.
On
Not only that
Carter
too.
Street.
Not only that too. One time back in the days, used to have party on Arpendon Street, used to have party
Black
on
Street.
Sloane Street,
Yeah.
used to up. It's like pub hopping.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So used to have
Like a kangaroo.
and everybody would the party had used to call
Right.
some of them old man
Soft.
blues.
Yeah.
When the old man
Soft.
them used to play,
Yeah.
right?
Like
That's
us now.
soft.
Yes,
So everybody just bounce from this and
but
go.
later on, when they build the bull ring now,
Yeah.
and they're having blues and all, you know,
Oh,
certain
Charles
place.
Barry and
Charles
William
Barry
Kettle,
and John
William,
Nash
yeah,
and them
come
place there,
That was
right?
the last of it, innit?
Yes, it was the
William
last
Ken.
of it. But what happened, right? 4 o'clock in the morning, you're walking streets and you're walk street, me walk. You, which part you come from over there? So Ramag over there. So it's all right, you know. Where you come from over there? You got, and that was the atmosphere.
That was my
side. That was my side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
7 days a week.
Seven
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
But
7
it was
days a week.
fun
Yeah.
and no fighting and things.
Yes, there
You know what I
was
mean?
no rump. and-
wrong,
yeah.
There was one or two occasions, maybe.
Well,
Fist
you know,
up, fist up,
first
fist
off
up.
thing.
Yeah.
Fist
You know what
up,
I mean?
fist
But-
up, little fist
But,
up.
Yes,
but
but
in
nothing-
general, no.
No, you talk to people 3, 4 in the morning. So when I come from, you
Yeah, man.
And if you fancy a party, you could nip to somewhere because somewhere still walk.
24/7.
Summons.
Someone,
Used to have Blue Lantern.
oh, with Blue Lantern, yes.
Remember some? And
Yeah,
Blue
yeah,
Lantern
yeah,
used to
yeah,
open.
yeah. Below where the Western.
And then you have the
to
Western upstairs.
Is that
Right,
facing
okay.
the police where the police station used to be
Right.
on Moss Lane East?
Yeah,
Right.
Moss Lane East.
And then you used to have Shorty them round the corner.
Yeah.
You
The
know what I
party,
mean?
the
Yeah,
party
party
shop.
shop.
The
And
shop,
then,
yeah,
yes,
the party shop.
from Princess Road. So these are the outlets
There
for
was
go.
activity.
If you're hungry, you can go there. So
You
go
can
get
still,
food.
yeah.
Right? If you want anything like, as I said to you, there used to be all 3, 4, 5 party in a one night. So you could have up from one to the other, them time there. And don't forget as well, you used to have the Nile,
Come on.
the Reno,
Capital.
all of them
Yeah,
mid
Lagos.
Rabios, all of them places. How the man there.
Good
Coming.
All them places people used to
Congregate.
congregate and things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Keith, see.
Let's see there.
You alright, sir?
All right.
My whole time spar, you know,
Yeah, man.
the
Yes, man.
whole time spar, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I cannot give you a story while I there before about Megatone sound system. I mean, and then Mark, no disrespect. Me I get a joke about Megatone sound system. The first time you ever hear Megatone sound system play, like Marcus there, right? It was Chopper, Slim, Lute, DJ,
Luty boy.
Gary,
Natty.
Natty.
Yeah, Natty.
Yeah, them go play against Vipper, Star for Eye Sound, Cosmic, right? Up a long side. What the place name?
Ashanti.
Ashanti,
Rasta.
right?
Yeah.
And the first time I ever hear Megatone, and the first time I see all them 4-in-1 box in there. Yeah?
4-in-1.
And I never laughed so much in my life. Honest to God, like that like that. Megatone come here, right? And them come on, I think it was Looty, Chopper, Slim, and Natty. They never see DJ at that time, right? And them coming with them, and I observe and us, you know what I mean? So them go away and come, we never know who them was. So them go away and come back, come here, stand up with Cosmic, right? And next thing we know, I see the 4 liquor foot, you know. 4 liquor foot with this big box, you know the place, you know, come in. Cosmic turned around and said to me, boy, I like the man that come to make trouble with me.
Yeah.
I said this up though, I wouldn't lie to you, because Megatone did give trouble that night there.
And
Yeah,
who were you playing that time?
Me never played, me did that.
Me I talk about my song.
Okay,
We did hang around with
Cosmic
Cosmic
song.
them times.
Okay.
But when the first time Megatone, you know
Okay.
Megatone ever play out, it was with Cosmic. Was the first.
78.
78?
Yeah.
Alright.
The same place we played where Jungle Man played.
Alright.
You played Jungle Man in there.
Alright.
All right, we're going to talk about Megatone in a little bit. Well, Booger Levi just joined us. Booger Levi, one of the legends.
Good afternoon, brethren.
Right. So Booger, which sound did you start with?
Original Foundation, Kel's song. Lord Kel's.
And what year was that?
From I left school, I followed the song.
The whole away.
All right, there you go. But we run wire and lift backs. It's a song we was dedicated to. We love music in general. All sound man, we used to go and listen them. No partiality. But true, we were so dedicated to listening, Kaz. We get involved in following it, lifting boxes, running wire. Tell me, sir, get a little more information, because me want to know everything, you know? Because it's good to learn and it's good to know. So after school, like I say, we follow the sound round and about. It's not everywhere we could have go. Because we're young. And you have some bigger man, we said, why, not this week.
Go ask him.
Yes, straightforward. Them tell you not this week. And we respect that. Because them see how we was dedicated. And after a while, them start let we in.
Alright.
And we go in at the blues and we listen. Because blues we first go and listen, you know. Not party, because you can't go a party. People private things. But blues, you get a blind. The big man then we give a blind. Some of them pass on. Respect to them. Anyhow, moving on. Following the sound like I say. Me draw a little closer to the, paying more attention to the selecting and the playing the sound. And as we move on, we get more information, being trusted.
Alright, in trust.
Being trusted.
You have to.
And because we had the dedication, I read the song, from we hear the song, we there before all cars and them. Ready for lift the box them and run, because we want the song. We want a full song. We want everybody like we say. Because it's foundation. It wasn't just cars as a foundation, but that's the song me follow. And that's how I graduate in the playing cars song. Because it's a thing called dedication. People just follow song for follow song sake. But we follow song with dedication. Because we want either get involved in playing the operation side around the amps or selecting. I dedicate my mind to both.
So who was some of the people playing Cat Sound with you?
When I following the sound, you have man like Flukes, foundation selector, who's still alive with us. One that's passed away, Archive. But the killer selector for me, I never even get to see him. I only heard of him.
Never?
Never.
Me get the end of him.
Because he never even...
You talk about never.
Yeah, me get the
He
end
never even... I never get to see him.
Me get
like
the
I
end of
said,
him.
playing round Calso. By that time, him gone back to Jamaica. Anyhow, Flukes was the main selector, alongside Archive and Kaz himself. And any one of them can be playing on the night. And any sound or any, you know, you get entertained to the max. You don't go home till 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
sweet though.
Did Lonnie and Godfrey was in the sound too?
No.
No, that's a different sound.
Which sound them they play?
Sam. Carry. Mr. Lowe tell me, say, when Cats first come out, right? Mr. Lowe, was the mic man for Cats. Although him build it and everything, Cats play it, but him used to talk. That was when the first came out, before Never
know that.
and all them man. Yeah, Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe tell me.
Yeah, Mr. Lowe and Kaz are a brother.
Yes,
right.
Mr. Lowe tell me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
I go to the house one day and I sit down with him and I reason about old days and things. And he tell me, say, well, boy, you know, me are the first mic man for Kaz, you know, and yeah.
See, the thing about it, you know, the sound thing and the music in general, right? You have to talk to the horses. You have to listen to the elders and take it from there. It's not hearsay. Me go and sit down and talk to them, you know. Like Mr. Henry Banton and people like that who's experienced sound from Jamaica, you know. And tell you, say, nah man, Tom the Great Sebastian wasn't great. It was this man before that in Jamaica. All the man them did there about the place, but children have the funds to forward themselves. Cox and Jew Creed had the money to go abroad and do this and that. And that's the history, and you have to learn the history, you see, and things like that, you see. Where it come from, you know, rhythm and blues and rock and roll and these things before reggae kicked in. Reggae only kicked in 1968, you know, a lot before that.
Is it all Valve then, them
Yes,
time? You know about, we may talk about Valve, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, super, alright.
Yes.
It's bare Valve, no transistor, did it?
No.
I remember the first time he played Soundsystem, right? I was at this guy called Leon Mandel house, right? And Leon mother used to have party on Saturday night on Stanford Street. And me and Leon used to clown, and one time Murray did a play there. And we did it from early, and Leon went upstairs and Murray did a play a LP, and the LP done. So me take off the LP now and go play our music, and Murray come in and look and see me. And Murray said, how are you? And from that is history.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all it takes.
From that is history.
Yeah.
That's all it is, because me never play a big sound on that. You know, me house party, me deal with, you know, so me have my little crew and we play a house parties and things like regular, exactly.
But so sorry, Booger, you when you were talking, you was telling me a story about when you played in the town hall.
Was it all?
As well,
That's the famous town hall.
And so you told me about how you stopped playing, you know, they stop you from playing in the town hall.
Yeah, cause people behavior start get out of hand. Cause them time they know, believe it or not. I never noticed till recently as well. The town hall was given to us free, you know.
Eh?
I never knew that now.
Never knew that either.
See?
All you paid for was the electric.
Usage. Okay.
That's all you paid for. That's why when them dances, you could have carried cook a goat at home and carry it to the dance hall.
Okay, okay.
You understand me? So one night we at House Hotel. The great legs, the giant from Birmingham. I personally wasn't at that dance. Because we had, when the sound playing anywhere, the big sound, we have to stay at midway and play the little sound, tell them come back. So everybody come back and we say, what happened? Dance done.
You get beaten.
Them say this man come from Birmingham named Legs the Giant.
Stafford.
Set up in sound. And the first time him goes and switch off, pure darkness. And every time it
do it too.
But don't forget,
lick
Boga,
out everything.
don't forget, legs that have a sound there, right? And involve
The valve alone.
will light up the whole building.
Yeah.
And says like a bomb.
KT.
And no KT.
No, bigger than that.
Bigger than that, man.
Bigger
Bigger
than
than that, man.
A special
Piece of
design,
valve.
man.
Oh, yes, there's
The
a bigger
man
one,
have-
yes.
We
yes.
never
Yes.
seen that
Yes.
before.
Yes.
And the man plug it in, boom. And plug it in and set it on. Everything light up. The place in the darkness, it light.
Emergency light.
It's not as sweet as a valve amplifier.
Yeah, man.
There's a guy in Huddersfield, Paul he makes them to today. He make them.
Oh, yeah, Barbertron.
Yes, Valvatron.
yeah.
Paul Axis.
Axis.
You know what I mean? He builds it. Whatever you want, he'll build it for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the best dance, what? I don't know if I witnessed it, but I heard about it. Either Casbah in West Indian Centre, either Lord Coos.
Coos, man.
Alright.
Coos, man.
Lord
Coos the
Coos.
night, man. Never
Was
forget
it
the night-
Sufferer?
No, Coos.
Alright.
So for
When Coos did that play the night, and Coos, I never forget the night. Coos did that play Kaz, and no disrespect, Boga, I give Kaz a whole heap of trouble.
Yo, Jay.
Where was that?
In the West Indian Centre.
West Indian Centre, Lord
What
And
year
Coos.
was that?
Lydie, remember Lydie?
I
What?
like the dance.
I like the dance.
Paula, brother. I him
No, not that Paula, brother. Why mean? What the one used to ride the motorbike with Chief? Why name again? Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
move on.
I'm to keep the dance
Yeah,
tonight.
there's a big dance that me. I
Yeah.
talk about the Lord Coos and
And
Casbah.
Coos did that, and Coos did a go on with things tonight, and Coos turned around and said to them in the club, when they shut the door, we now let him out. Right? And thing, I never forget that night there.
Lord Coos,
Yeah.
Casbah. That's a big
Because I know it's a brother called Lie the dance, cause him, you know what I mean?
You know Paula, brother, bring Coos come here.
No, I like. What the man name, man? Probably a second time book up. I don't know. What like the name again?
All right, while you're thinking about that,
Oh no, I'm just saying because there's a very important part of the sound system era. You got to touch down on Mayflower.
Yeah.
You're not talking about what went in Mayflower.
Shaka went in there.
You
What
named
about
them Moambasa,
What about
Shaka,
Scarcha
Jungle Man.
Red-
All right. I
Red-
started with them.
What
Go on.
was wrong with that,
I
man?
think Baron going and get beat up, didn't I?
But I'm just saying Mayflower was one of the most iconic places. So let me talk about certain sounds what went to Mayflower.
No, but you can't talk. We can't talk about Azwerthal before Mayflower. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're touching Ellsworth Hall.
Yeah, Azwerthal.
You never
the
mentioned
whole
Mayflower though. That's what I'm trying
No,
to
but
say.
You reached the
That's the
deck
first
and you went to
one.
West Indian Centre.
Yeah.
You went to West
All right, I
Indian
skipped past
Centre.
that. All right, I skipped
No,
past
well,
that.
yeah,
I
That's
said-
the only
Are
place
you not
Shaka
talk-
come from Manchester.
All right,
you know.
all right.
All right, tell him.
That's the only
The
place
only
Shaka-
place
that
you
Shaka
never play Manchester.
in Manchester was Mayflower.
Mayflower.
Thank you.
Shaka.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat
Apart
man.
from-
The
apart-
only
Fat Man.
place you
Fat
never
Man.
play Manchester is Mayflower.
Mayflower.
Right.
No,
Thank you.
Fat
I
Man,
just say
yeah.
just name some
Yeah,
names.
me know.
Fat Man. Fat
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Name some.
Apart from Shaka, one sound was outstanding to me was Ray Symbolic.
All right.
We are going to Jamaica
That's
now,
different.
man. We
That's
are talking
different.
England. We are talking
No,
England.
no,
We are talking English.
No.
Talk about Mayflower now.
English.
Yeah,
talk about
you played
building.
at Mayflower?
I'll tell you who come and play.
Success.
Frontline. Natty
All right.
Frontline.
Nutty Frontline. Success. Java. Do all of
Java,
them.
yeah, Java.
Yeah.
Java was nice, you know. They have a coach, you know.
Yeah, this one.
Always.
Have a massive coach.
They carry the sound along.
And then the back of the coach cut off, you know, as in, when I say, partition off. So the sound is in the back of the back of the end of the coach, you know. And then the front part of the coach is for the crew. So one driver you have for everything. everything, the crew, everything, the sound, Java. It's still there, you know.
A sound called Ita Terra.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's enough sounds what went to
Man, Natty Frontline, man. Stereograph from London.
Graf. Yeah, I remember when Graf came down to the precinct and played Baron. And that was an execution. That was an execution.
Yeah.
But I mean, Baron all the carnival his first time I see why.
When the first beat in Baron gets, you know, it's from Soundsystem, come from Birmingham.
Shorty Downbeat. Yeah.
Because them coming with big valve amplifier, you know, and they had like a transistor thing. So when they fire up that, they know one tear on the place compared to them.
But tell the truth, Baron has made a big impact.
Manchester.
Right?
Yes.
All of the sound. Megatone.
Yeah.
But Baron, the whole of them, you have to give them respect.
Okay.
So President, one of them, yes, definitely.
Yes, let's kick off this thing here. I'm going to play a Whalers tune to begin with on my section, you say. Yes? Original Whalers. Twin Collar Habit.
If we don't come in time, we
Back in time. Hey, back in time,
let's bring it to Marcus and Megatone, because would I be right in saying Megatone is the only sound of those apart from Baron that they're currently playing at the minute?
Yeah, and
Can you tell us how you start? And
well, I mean, Megatone has a big history, and first of all, I have to say big respect to all the pioneers in front of me, where we've all crossed paths. As my childhood growing up, you know, I've learned a lot from these brothers. And I've got to say, mega salute to you all. Now, the sound systems at its stages, you know what I mean? From when, as a crew, where people are just, putting things together. So Megatone started up as Nuclear Weapon. The kind of brothers to Kilowatt Sound. So Kilowatt was our guide, and at that time, I got a bigger brother who was with a Nuclear Weapon. So I personally was as a little baby around the place. You get me? But I remember one day, Nuclear Weapon tested out at my mum's, and I was there, and Natty, Slim, Chopper. And I'm a youth, probably maybe about 7, 8 at the time. And the day, I was, running some tune, and it gripped me in a way where I just knew that spiritually it lifted me a certain way. You know what I mean? It lifted me up, and plus I loved the music. Anyway, from there they changed the name to Megatone, and but we didn't use those years as building as part of the sound. So when the sound played out in 1978, that's when we actually was out there. A lot of people start something off and they'll go, yeah man, I started sound such and such and such a day, but it didn't play out until later on. As far as concerned, it started at that first dance when the sound actually went out. So that's where we got it from. As I started to grow and everything, always around there, then I became an active member of the sound. You know what I mean? From my brothers and family members that was in the sound. So it was like something like a baton that just got passed over. You know what I mean? And stuff. And I gotta say, massive respect going out to County D. I went to a blues and man. He was the first man who put a mic in my hand, you know what I mean, kind of thing. County and it's like, oh yo man, let me see how watch, poof. You know what I mean, kind of thing. So I'm there, say 1 me 1, 2 me 2.
Countdown was the first one who put a mic in my hand.
Yeah, man.
But it's the influence that other ones.
The thing is, if you had an interest in music, the bigger man them, we kind of watch you and see that you had an interest and draw you in. You know what I mean, kind of thing. I mean, as a youth, I used to get sent with my bigger brother to go to Paul Marsh. You know what I mean, to buy certain tunes. The Casbah. You know, I was buying tune from young. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Silver probably even recognized me as a child coming in. You know what I mean? As a
Every single soul man in Manchester,
yeah, man.
you know what I mean, passed through.
I remember one time, you know, where I heard this tune and I said, I've got to get that. I think it was in '76 actually. And I went to the record shop and I bought, is it Ballistical Affair? Yeah, me, and I bought the other piece to it, Eastman Scan, and the Bandit Dread by Dillinger, you know what I mean, and that. So, you know what I mean, record shop from a young, but people say what they dinner money, bam. But but Megatone sound, we learned from the Barons, we learned from everyone. That's part of our life, you know what I mean. I've got to say massive respect to Blacker Bullet as well. You know what I mean? Blacker Bullet took me on their wings, you know what I mean, taught me a lot, you know what I mean, kind of thing. And you know what I mean? Yeah, Pasco, big respect, Pasco and Daddy C. He used to be always making tapes and stuff like that, you know what I mean, kind of thing. And that relationship, Booger Levi, you know what I mean, when he did that tune, Saucing of the Moss, that was a big inspiration to me as a man who liked microphone and MCing, you know what I mean. That showed me that, you know what I mean, that we could go for it, we could do things.
We'll come back to that. Reggie, we'll come back to that. Sorry, man.
Yeah, we could do things and go places. So it was nice to see the build up. The one issue that I found within Manchester, we could have had more artists from Manchester than we had. I don't know really what happened, but to me, right, it's like people stopped working together.
Yeah.
Right? And then it was like, because that wasn't pushing each other, and then some of the sound side playing against each other as well. So the sound, because one time everybody was supporting each other. So that was there's more vibration, there was more things happening. Then when things kind of changed, where people is about, you know, it wasn't really about the cause, about the music helping to sort of like emancipate us, to liberate us, music to comfort us when we're stressed out, certain things, the racialism, what was going on in the community, certain things that I could see, music was like a path for me that helped me through. So every time I seen these brothers here, it was like, yo man, you know what I mean, that really brought me through, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Culturally, some of the music, what was played, they would teach you about what was going on, about your history and stuff like that. The first time I knew about Nelson Mandela was a record. You know what I mean? It wasn't media, it was a record.
But that's an additive to the power of sound system.
Yes. And sound system, as we know, is like radio. We use sound. You go to a dance and you'd learn something. You come out going, wow. You know what I mean? You didn't go to hear top 10. Right, you go to a dance and a man would play a tune for the first time. If it was a good tune, that music would be in your head. You would be humming it.
There was a message in the music.
And you'll be humming it. And sometimes you go into the record shop and you're going, do you know you got the tune?
You're singing it. You know how many people over the years have come to me and try and sing the music to me. And I've got to think of what it is.
And sometimes you're way up from the music. You know what I mean?
And here's the beat. You remember the
beat. You're trying to, you know what I mean? That's how
come in and
yeah, man.
That's up to
You know that tune.
The real McCoy sketch. That's a real McCoy sketch.
And it was good because that even got some of the record shop man. I'm thinking, I go, all right, what am I talking about? But let's put on certain things that it might be, and sometimes they'll strike it and say, that's it.
You have to really think.
You know, it was great. So as one of the youngest amongst you, I gotta say massive respect.
Sounds of third area with the musical chariot. And he's a musical patriot. Come again. Hey!
Reggae music, and then you split off into different genres of reggae music. So you had reggae music, and you come to the 80s, and after that, now you'd be a dancehall. Then you had lovers rock. Then you had the roots man. Then, but it's all reggae music still, but it's different sort of genres of reggae music.
Yeah, because when you hear people talk, they talk about rocksteady.
Yes.
Ska.
No, rocksteady. You see, what happened is the history is. You had ska music from the 60s, first. Yeah? You had R&B and a mentor, and then you had ska. And after ska, around about 1960s, I'm talking the talk now, you know. You had rocksteady, but rocksteady was only around for about 18 months, not very long. Beautiful music, because the people couldn't dance the ska fully all night. That kill you off, you know what I mean? So they slow down the beat, then you see. And then around about 1968, towards the back end of 1968, reggae music come out with things like Scary and the Maytals and Bangarang. They're kind of like the first sort of like reggae music.
It's about a brethren we know as a Lynn Tate.
Lynn Tate, but he's Trinidadian, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from Trinidad. And
he played the bass line.
Yeah, guitar.
Yeah,
and the bass.
So
Lynn Tate, it was ska, and a particular artist, with the artist's name now, couldn't quite get.
Make it rocksteady.
Couldn't quite get the feel. So what they did, they slowed down the pace so that the person now is more suitable for it on the vocal side of it. They didn't give it a name. This is from one quarter. From another quarter, I can tell something different.
But that rocksteady is credit to is for me here, right? And for me here from my brethren who in the business. Himself rocksteady credited from. What am I name? Better get ready.
Alton Ellis.
Thank you.
No, I think your story is more correct. Where they slow down the beat with them.
I understand what he's talking about. But I'm
Yeah.
just trying to say, right, the rock steady, him same don't remember who correct. I try to say, well, at the end of the day, for one year from the grapevine, right, it credit to
commercially.
He sang about the rocksteady because he sang about rocksteady.
It's like that now. The Coxon story tells that story.
I've seen that.
Studio One story with Coxon that tells that story. So we don't need to go down that story. But like him said, but like him said, it was coming up in stages. So you need to.
And then you go to the reggae music, and the reggae music branch off like that. You know what I mean? You had steppers. Roots, lovers rock, bashment, and everything. But it's the same thing, but just
one tree, different
from that.
It's just like pop music, innit? You have heavy metal and this and that, but it's still pop music.
Can anybody remember the first record they bought?
I'm thinking about it, Let the Little Girl Dance, Upton Lewis. At Penny's Record Corner. When she moved from, I used to go look at her Denmark Road, but they were dying up.
Yes.
But at Penny's Record Corner, Great Western Street and Princess Road.
Yes.
Let the Little Girl, an island label.
Do you remember how old you were and how much you paid?
7 and 6 or a bit less.
I think it's common to be 7 and 6.
7 and 6.
And how old were you then? Roughly?
About 14, 15.
Right, okay.
67, so I was 15.
First record I got.
This man was well into his count, as you know. And Russ Michael, Jacan, Leslie Butler, them tuned there, he used to go and buy off me,
Now that you mentioned Paul Marsh, there's a brethren who got Houston, I haven't seen him for a very long time now, King Sounds.
Yes.
King Sounds used to work with Brown Nation.
Yes.
And he used to be the one who used to drive on the Brown Nation van. And I used to talk to him, and he used to know time is coming.
These guys
so
I
what
know
used
them.
to happen is, now with me anyway,
Yeah.
with Brown Nation come up, I'm out there already. So before he enters bring the record to you,
To me, yeah.
I'm in the van.
Yes.
And he'll give
I
me
get it. You're not the only one that used to do that, you know.
I know. Most of us used to do it.
What the first you say you back?
No, the first record I got was when my brothers then come back from Jamaica. What was it, 70, 78, 79. And they went to Paul Marsh to buy it. And then them did buy an album called 3-Piece Chicken and Chips.
Okay,
that, yeah. That was the first one.
Dr. Matado. Oh, sorry.
I can't remember, and then obviously when Chewy was going, he said to me, "What do you want?" And that's when he bought me the Kaya LP, Bob Marley Kaya LP.
Okay.
So that's the first record you know what I mean? Well, at least add money to contribute to it. You know what I mean?
The first tune me buy that tune called Soul Train by Alton Ellis. And the Flames. That the Flames?
The Flames.
Yeah. That was at Penny's as well.
I honestly can't remember the first one.
You remember the first tune you buy, Booba?
Wonderful world, beautiful people.
Jimmy Cliff.
No, I can't remember. You know. I'll be lying. I'll be lying if I make one up.
Well, it wasn't just one. You see, cause you never buy one record.
No, sir, no.
When you go to a record shop, you never buy one record.
You see,
but that's the one I went for.
Yeah.
The thing is, right? If you have 4 people across the county, you know, and back in the day, you can't just say, you just hand like this and you throw a game. You throw a game. But you see, as time went on later on, right, the man will take the record and run out of the shop, you know.
Yeah, so you have to cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to that point, you know what I mean? Because they didn't have the money to pay for it. You know what I mean? But I never run after nobody.
No.
You understand?
That's Paul Marsh's job, and
You couldn't run.
Not even.
You understand? But it's alright. You know what I mean? I just
slow them.
Music lovers, isn't it? If you're passionate about music, you do anything to obtain
to have that music. Yeah. True.
That's what you do. I'm passionate about music, and I like to think I share with everybody. You know, do what I do, and you know.
Can I say something like when me in the record shop, like Sylvester said, right? In the record shop sometimes, and you find a man, for instance, president. Me and president used to have a little thing I go on, right? So if him hear a tune and him like it, him no want nobody. You know, all him do is, and you know, say him that.
Oh, okay.
So you just push it with you. You know what I mean? And so them used to drop it one time, you get a little sign, you put it with you.
I'll tell you a story about presidents. You know. There's a tune by Little Roy come out and it called Rich Man, Poor Man. Right? And he hear it today, you know, cut my hat off for the press coming out of the shop, you know. And I play the tune, you know. And the guy says, how much of this you think you want? Before me could even get it out of my mouth, president put your hand up and say, give me the tune, but not sell nobody else the tune.
You must think that's how the business run it.
He said, no, so nobody
know. Nobody know.
Yes.
Are you him? Are you a secret?
But him one never played. So that's why me look on those things as growing up as a sound man. Right. Business.
Business.
Every time I play that tune, remember
so don't tell me, don't tell nobody else or don't sell nobody else.
No,
me understand
that. But in a way, we do have that now. Because when a sound of a dub plate, it's only him one of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a different level.
That's where that difference.
Sometimes you get 3-4 copyright, right? And a man might hear it, right? A man might hear it, right? And like Mr. President, we hear it and
yeah.
So you know, so we'll put that one in the back. But you still have 3 left. So you
sell
can sell the
somebody
other 3
else.
Buy the one of them.
Tactics, you know.
That's why you have to have the ear side of all things.
Right. Okay.
Direct contact to you.
Right. Okay.
And that's what Kaz had over most of them.
We said that before.
Straight from the
every week,
Yes.
there's music coming.
Music come.
Every music. Whereas if somebody go to Jamaica and come back and
same
choose out of the
locally.
heart of the city.
From you have the links.
Same with Uncle Ephraim and Stone
Yes.
them. That's how they used to. They
From
they
you
had
had the
contacts.
Even when Neville, like I said, I never get to meet him in person and thing, and see some of his selecting work. But when he went back to Jamaica, you guarantee every week,
Yeah, man.
it's 5 and 6 box of record coming direct. And Flukes are the first man to open the record then.
That's what I tell him earlier on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I play some fun while we used to play for Morris Sound System back in the days. Yeah, man.
There are some things that I
The voice of the great Monkey Morris. Yeah, I'm gonna play the part 2. Regent, remember that tune here?
So as we move on, how do you think sound system change now? Or shall we talk about the way sound system changed? Because it changed gradually. Because I mean, the music our parents used to listen to, and then we came along, whoever we are, and they said rubbish that. You know what I'm saying? So how was it changed now? How was it
All I can say on that comment, when the music changed,
yeah,
our parents at the time were still into the music. I can remember my mum had a music, it's dark like a dungeon, deep like a well.
Pussycat.
Yeah,
Right, and the Lowboys.
My mum loved that
Slap
music.
this, you know.
And as new music came out, like Booker said, she loved that music. What I find now, as new music are coming out, I don't have no love for it.
Can't relate.
Yeah, because you can't relate.
You don't know my logic. Listen, when we were young and our music changed from metal to reggae, our parents go with the reggae.
Yes.
Them love the reggae. Even though when some rules come on, some John Norton thing, them love it. In the 80s, them love Coca Tea and them man. What I'm saying is now, the music has switched now, has changed. We as grown-ups, as adults now, I personally can't get into the groove with it. And I think what's missing, I call it heartbeat, I call it the foundation, I call it that Caribbean element. What them call it now, my son tells them call it trap. Well, all right. You trap them. It hasn't got that.
I just
if you look at it logically, even from boogie, R&B, ska, rocksteady, reggae, roots, they've all got that little twang.
That's still reggae. What the man
But trap is not reggae.
What the man asked? What changed?
I'm telling you what's changed.
No, you're talking about
change.
No,
aye.
That's it. I'm coming to it.
There's a lot of beautiful music out there now.
I'm not saying
and
there
some
isn't.
beautiful
Yes, there
singers.
is. There is.
That's what you must play. What I find, to what you're asking, the DJ them,
play the tune.
they're not playing the music right.
Not only that, not only that, to Booga. The DJ them, and them a take over the music in the background
and the music
you
can't
no
play out.
vibes.
You hear decent music, you can't even take your missus out.
Exactly, you not get no vibes. Because all the DJ them do nowadays.
Juggling.
Even if them play the music and introduce the music and say, blah, 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 and talk to lyrics from it and things. But it's just them alone and
following
it's
trend.
nice. Whoa, yeah.
You hear them more than the music?
Thank you.
They make more noise than the music.
But it's supposed to be the music because what you're doing,
Yeah, you know that.
You're promoting the music, right? You're not promoting the bleeding DJ. You're promoting the music. But the DJ, them are promote themselves and not the music.
I'm spoiling the thing.
And number two, too.
And you see...
I can't go out and enjoy myself.
You see what's happened is like things have moved from sound system to DJs.
Yeah.
And what's happened is like on some bills, you've got an hour to play or you've got half an hour to play. One time with like the two sounds playing, so they've got time to play from the box. So a lot of people like it's, you know, as soon as they're playing music, it's like, yo, they've got half an hour, so they're playing all hits, playing everything that's popular. The next DJ will come on, play everything that's popular, and probably play back a few of your tunes that you've played. Somebody else will come in and they'll do the same thing. So it's like you're in there going, you know, reeling through. I've heard that 3 times for the night, about 4 times for the night.
It's boring.
You know what I mean? So that is, in a way, that is killing the dance hall. It's, you know what I mean?
Big time.
Yeah, it's killing that.
You know, one time when them used to play a sound system, and Booga can't tell, them used to play music like, used to get, alright, so them play music for about a week, right? Or 2 weeks, they will play one set of music, and then them switch from that.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's the
Same thing.
20 years why you're here today again. 20 years ago, you hear the music there, and them still are going with the same foolishness, man. And they're not promoting the music. That's the thing about it. They're not promoting the music.
What I find is like, with the generation that's coming in now, if they don't know certain tunes, they're not going to play it. But if you play that tune and you get a response, then that becomes part of their collection. You know what I mean? That's what it is now. You know what I mean? People wait. They're not going to, like back in the day, people would play tunes without no fear.
No.
But a lot of people won't play a tune because they're not delivering it a certain way. And they'll wait till somebody else plays and said, yeah man, you got a good response on that. I'll play that next week. But you wouldn't have played it before.
It depends where you play with that music though. If you go to the town centre and play a tune and you play in the West Indian Centre, it's two different things.
Well, and next thing as well, we have to consider, back in those days, every sound system played a particular way. Loud Cats played a particular way. Leroy played a particular way. Skylark a particular way. Those who love the way them play will follow that sound.
Yes.
Now, in saying that, they still play general music, you know, but they got a particular style that those who follow them. And next thing as well too, what we're talking about now about this DJ thing, there's certain times of the night when you might get a bit of that, but the majority of the time is entertaining the crowd, basically speaking.
They play the tune right out.
Like in my time now, when the dance was almost done, they would play very, very up-tempo fast music, and people like Flapper, Trevor Legs, Derek Starr, them start to shuffle and dance. And there's time when they play the nice, good, sweet Gregory Isaac music where people dance. When sound and sound meet, it wasn't about who of them name on the sound, it was about who of the more realist tune that's brilliant. Not the name on the sound. You know what I mean? Apart from Coxon and them, man, they produce record and and that's how it is. When I go out nowadays, Booker is right, I don't really get no great enjoyment. And one thing I must say, when my son always used to tell me about, and my like we play sometimes, he say, new broom sweep clean, but old broom over the can. And that was a record done by, I forget
Harry Swords. Harry Sandy too.
Harry Sandy too, right.
But can I be controversial here now and say, is it that the music has moved on
and we haven't?
And we haven't?
No. I personally think now, if you listen to all the artists then, because I listen to a few of them and teach them, one thing to say, they love the music. Sometimes they don't even care about money. They want to hear the music clear. And I think the difference is nowadays, they're more after the money. Whatever rhythm or beat can give them more financial reward, that's what it is nowadays. So it's no longer a Caribbean culture anymore. It's a money culture. And that's why. And it's the DJs them, because the DJs them, like Booker said, there's enough
music coming spoil the trade, man.
Enough new music coming out, which is decent, good,
big enough music.
But the trouble is they're not promoting the music. They are promoting themselves. And that's what they're going wrong.
Yeah.
Because one time, brother, a man used to come. No all the time a man used to come. Done. You get the music. I play.
Or you flip over and give
and then you right from the beginning to end.
Yeah.
And
no,
that's the key.
Forget that.
No, it's beer. why?
Pull it up.
2 seconds.
And it done.
I'll
2
tell you
seconds
something
juggling.
Man, you mean, you know, probably because we come from a different era again too.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You understand?
We still deal with music.
I know, but we still deal with the new music.
And we still have to deal with it how we know it's being supposed to be
again,
dealt with.
these guys though, to me, as I say, and most of we agree to it, they're promoting themselves and they're not promoting. That's why there's no, you can't get a music now, I hear a music, like one time you could hear a music and, yeah man, Ray. And
But
switch.
you took out your woman, your partner, and you had dance now on the record, just 2 seconds into the record.
Done.
But it's also true that back in the day, when you dance with a woman, you face her.
Yes.
Today, when you dance with a woman turn her back to you.
Yes.
So we.
I'm not being battery rider, that's it.
Anyway, guys, we've got to wind up.
Listen,
we've got to wind up.
what's done it for me, you know, personally, if I go to a dance and it says 2 sound, I play another dance, me want to see and hear 2 sound in the dance.
Yes, that's right.
Me don't want to get a man and play upon the next man's sound, all them business there. You know what I mean? To me, it sounds all uniform then. You understand?
Yeah.
And things like that. For me, right, me want that sound, they drop him bass pan that man, the sound. You understand? Little excitement about it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you're bringing it back. You understand?
That's
100%.
the
Hats off to you, right? Because for me, when I go out, I just want to hear.
But Sylvester,
But that's my personal.
But I mean,
you have no room for talk because at the end of the day, when you are playing, no one said to you, it's not a negative.
No,
He's playing at the place that called the Blues Kitchen. And I tell you something, brother, I go out and I enjoy myself.
That's how we do it.
Enjoy myself because them I know you. And the DJ over the music. You understand? Them play the music. Them will do a little intro and make up 2 nights.
Yeah, we're just making it.
But you know, and I can't say I can go to the Blues Kitchen and appreciate what them do.
And it's where it started. It's where it started. The vinyl. So it's good. You see, when I hear vinyls are played,
I love it.
It's a great thing.
It's the greatest.
You know what I mean? To keep that essence in it and that it
have
doesn't
that record
die.
in your hand.
You know what I mean? So see what you're doing. What you're doing is a massive thing. We have to keep it.
And a big tune is your alright. This is the fire part 15 of 5 style. I want people Yabby to put this down, you know, Yabby you. Right now we have come from Paradise now we start translation. Them Sunday. This time we have been double drive.
Okay,
guys. I'm going to give you
As he's saying that,
He's on the one in August. Kilowatts on the next one.
you know, in this out.
Yeah.
On the 23rd of August, Kilowatt are playing at the Blues Kitchen. Vinyl.
Where can we find the Blues Kitchen?
On Key Street, opposite the Opera House in Manchester.
Feel the atmosphere.
It's all up the road.
And it's every Sunday night?
No, it's every 2 months. Every 2 months.
Every 2 months?
No, every 2 months.
I think of jam down.
Whatever matter say, you must long for what you say.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I would like to say as well, you know, I was supposed to pick up some memorabilia for you, right, because of the great work that you've done. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to pick it up, so I'm gonna ask you to come back here very soon and pick it up. You know what I mean? I made something that to go away with, to for me to show you the appreciation of what you've been doing over the years.
It's lovely because I think, sorry to butt in, right, because all these guys here, right, it's history, like Keatley, like Zipper, Foundation, all of them, you know, the music and support Manchester and put Manchester on the map out there.
Well, the my thing is, you know what I mean, as we're here living and breathing, we give flowers. You know what I mean? We don't wait till people pass and say how great he was. No, man. It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I see some of the great pioneers before me that led the way for me, and I got honor.
100%, because it's like you know, nobody knows that I'm on the radio for 17 years, come to 17 years now, but you don't know how long I've actually been on the journey. in music.
Right, before we go, can we just be homage to all the sound systems?
Manchester.
Lee
Perry. Scratch.
Kilowatt,
Guys,
Megaton, Yabbies, Shorty Downbeat, Trisman, Micro. Can you please, you could add on as well, because I'm just reading off this.
Yeah.
Syndicate, Marantz, Casper, Jalov, just call them out, because right now it's just
Lord Rocket,
Count Leroy, Jagai,
Duke Murray,
Sir Roger.
Our Manchester sound.
And I've got to say, Horace. There's a brother called Horace. He was on Skirting Road, and as a youth, sort of like going to the shop to buy paraffin. And I used to hear him playing this music. I was out there for his mum. Used to where this boy got? We're not the paraffin. We were cool at the house. I got it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Horace, big respect, man.
Can I just say something? And Love and Harmony.
Love and Harmony, Cosmic. Yes.
The
whole of them. Stereophonic. We call him now. Because this is the ending of it. Just call him out your head top. Baron sound, yes.
Megaton.
Spotlight.
Upset.
Them never last long.
Taros.
Kilowatt.
Shower high power.
Any more before we go?
Kilowatt.
We say that.
Yeah.
Taros.
What that's on the name? What G69 them used to play?
Bushman.
That's
Tribesman. Rootsman. Yeah.
Taiban. Wamp the body zone.
Oh yeah, Yabbies. Thank you very much. Shorty, Mr. Shorty downbeat before, innit?
Yeah, well.
Bubblers.
I know originally in Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, if it's a all round thing.
Also Prophecy.
Yeah, Prophecy.
There you go.
What Porky song you used to name?
Just Porky.
Just Porky. Hey, can I just say something? This man here, Porky, right, at 12 tribe, the first 12 tribes. So
Gemini.
74, 75.
Yes. Gemini.
Oh yeah, there's roots. What
Desmond.
Messenger.
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 Jalov.
But like Bugger said, it's not just Manchester. If we want to go round the UK, it's enough. We will be here all night.
Freedom massive. You know what? There's so much. Yeah, there's so much sounds. We haven't even touched half of them.
Yeah,
So let's say this to all the sounds that's not being mentioned yet. Just forgive us, you know what I mean, kind of thing on this one, because there's so much sounds. What we'll do is get the list of them and put up the list of the sounds.
Yeah.
So at least that's give it fair, because going off head, I don't think it's really fair, because certain sounds have done a lot of work and not being mentioned. So salute you all.
And although finally, I'd always like to say there's the younger sounds who wanted to be on air, but this is for the foundation. So the next one,
new one for them.
We'll bring the younger sounds in. So
what a guy the name? What guy that cook the food? What name? Blue Steel.
Then you have
no.
What Edison the name?
Unruly.
Like a root sound, innit?
What Edison the name?
On a song?
They're the new sound.
Yeah, mystery. Unruly, mystery. Yeah. They're the younger ones. Yeah.
And Stereo done.
Which Stereo done?
Tapper 20 rows. You know Tapper, before Tapper the name Stereo done him the name Grasshopper.
Right, okay, that's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap.
And Jagai.
Right, thank you guys.
Blessing.
Right, okay, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's possible.
Right, bless up each and everyone. Worldwide talk, we're talk 360 degree. One bless up the man like P, Jappy, the man like the man like Sylvester the Cat, man like Tony Ruben, man like Trevor Goodness. Representing all the sounds around the world. But right now, I'm to represent the sound like Father Casper Original Foundation in my sound life. I'm the one saying, blessed love to all the sound man them who pass on down. Deep down inside when the music is concerned, we're really missing you. Trust me. From my first tune I play, my dear tone, thing called Missing You. Dedicate to our fallen gone soldiers. Bless up. Reaching out to my teacher, also the engineer that they love, where the things start from. Worldwide blessing around the world, heavenly blessings to one another. Father Fluky, Neville, man like that, baby, God was never forgotten. I know some of the original play the music from start to finish. And I put up things and I juggling of things. Big up the man like Marcus, original gallery, mega cool. All the family around the world. And you know music could never die. So ever since the day you left, I don't know what to do with myself. All my minds and these missions to go. She was silly with us. Gone but never forgotten. Outside the hip tones inside, the mighty tumbling, the thing called the ting-a-ling. And you know when we come up we like to dance and we want the girls them to dance. So we have to play music for them to dance. Come a long way, people, I want you to know. And I'm telling you how we follow to get more inspiration along the way. Ting-a-ling outside the tambourine, still inside the tambourine. One more thing like joy in the morning. I say, no, when we come out in the morning, right, it's the best time of the blues and dance all night. Believe me.